The field is set, practice is complete, the work is done. Now it's time to party and begin the weekend for the greatest spectacle in racing, Sunday. Today we celebrate the pit crews. It's Carb Day in Indianapolis.
And the best performing teams are in round one, except for the two byes, Will Power and Scott Dixon, who faced each other in the finals last year. It was Team Penske versus Chip Ganassi Racing. The best two get a bye. They advance straight to the quarterfinals of the two wheel and tire combinations. Rossi with the jump.
It's a straight drag race. At one time it was based on when you left the box, but now it's a simple drag race. And Rossi got there first, but Newgarden released first, and Team Penske has it by a 10th. Bob Rahal looking on. The 1986 winner, his driver Christian Lundgaard. Catherine Legg drove for Rahal last year. Now with Dale Coyne, also a former Indy 500 driver. Pretty even launch, but Lundgaard is going to get to the box first. And there's a little bit of a delay on the 51 Dale Coyne car, so it's an easy advancement for Christian Lundgaard. Hy-Vee, Rahal, Letterman, Lanigan.
But that 12-3 would not have been good enough for either Rossi or Newgarden. Canapino on the left. So far, the preferred lane.
Almost always, but we already have a winner, though, out of the outside lane in Newgarden in round one, which oftentimes it goes all to the inside lane. All right, battle within the team. Watching for the lights. The third group in round one. Red lights on, now green, and Canapino gets the jump from the outside. I'm sorry, Grosjean does from the outside.
Well, Canapino has the clutch drop as the crew looks very consistently compatible. Little issue, I thought maybe on the right rear for Canapino as Grosjean gets it done at a 12-2.
So the outside lane gets the better launch and advances. Kirkwood has the inside lane in the AutoNation Honda, the DHL Honda on the outside. And we're set. Time to watch the lights and launch. It's even. Kirkwood will get there.
Kirkwood long and Alex Palou. They both overshot by 3 to 4 feet.
And Palou is going to get out in front.
I wonder if they referenced each other at their peripheral on when to hit the brakes. That's another thing is you don't have any reference point on where to threshold brake. You haven't practiced this since last year as Chip Ganassi looks on, hands go up, and 2 thumbs up from Chip. 12-8 for Palou. That's not going to get it done, you wouldn't think, as we get into later rounds. But watch the overshoot. You see the T marks for both cars right there. That's where the front wheels should have stopped. I mean, they're way past it.
Yeah, watch the left front there. He had to scoot over, and that cost you a second just like that. And then you're out of sorts with the tire placement. They've only had a couple of days with these pit alignments. Monday and Friday as well. All right, Hinch, you take over. You've got a better vantage point than we do. You're in charge of this one.
Well, yeah, I guess I've been working a little less than you guys have today so far, so I'll take this one over. Right down here beside the pit boxes, we got 2 giants, guys. We got 2 titans here of the sport. Colton Herta, Graham Rahal, both from legendary racing families. And look, I know this isn't a big prize on Sunday, but this still has a lot of pride to it. These drivers and these teams love this competition, so let's go to the lights. Good launch for both of them. Pretty even coming into the box. Colton Herta a little bit better on the brakes, but a little bit long as well. It seems like all 4 tires going on pretty smoothly all the way. the Gamebridge crew. That was a close one, guys. Both crews flawless in execution. Looked good from down here, but it all came down to the drop in the launch. Advantage Colton.
Yeah.
We're set. Time to watch for the lights. First red, then green. To launch on the main straightaway. Pit lane, red light. Green light, go!
Oh, no smoke from Pato O'Ward. That was a brilliant job on the clutch. Rosenquist gets in deep to the box. This should be O'Ward, and it is.
Penske on Penske. Here in the quarterfinals. And the outside gets the jump. Newgard to the box first.
Will Power locked it up, but a good slide to the stop, but it's Newgard in the shell car at an 11-1, the quickest time we've seen so far today. Team Penske finding momentum when it counts.
Quarterfinals, second group. Rahal, Letterman, Lanigan, Wilkos, Hollinger Racing. Honda versus Chevy, Christian Lundgaard and Romain Grosjean.
IndyCar Tech checks to make sure both drivers are ready. They'll get ready for the lights. Find the rev limit. Lundgaard with the jump. Looks like Lundgaard got maybe a little squirrely on the acceleration phase, but crisp work from the RLL guys, but the right rear an issue for Lundgaard, and it'll be Romain Grosjean advancing.
The only thing Alex Palou has not done in his young IndyCar career is win this race. Trying to get momentum started for the weekend with a pit stop competition. Palou on the outside, Dixon on the inside. Pretty even, but Dixon is going to get there just barely in front.
Palou's really made up a lot of ground, Kevin, with the brake stop there. But it'll be Dixon. 11-2. I think that's the second fastest one we've seen so far.
It is. Hurt is ready. O'Ward is ready. The Arrow McLaren car has the inside lane. Final group in the quarterfinals. That's even.
Oh, Colton Herta way long. Pato O'Ward absolutely on the marks. Can McLaren finish it off? They do.
You called it. Hitting your mark gives you an advantage. Pretty good for both.
Grosjean with a better jump. I give the better stop to Newgard. Team Penske a little slow on the left rear, but still good enough.
Just barely. Less than 2/10 is the difference. Newgard advances. Ganassi, Arrow McLaren, Dixon, O'Ward.
O'Ward with the jump.
Can the number 9 team overcome that?
Perfect stops from both cars in terms of hitting their marks.
Oh, it's close.
Oh, McLaren will get it done. The left rear of Scott Dixon was not secure, and Gavin Ward and his team fired up. Best of 3 coming up. $50,000 on the line in cash and a whole bunch of prizes, including a late edition, Kevin. Winning team will each get a little Landjagger meat stick from Bavarian Meats. That just got delivered to the booth.
That current commercial partnership continues to grow. There's a lot of momentum behind that as well.
Only have to give out 6. That leaves 4 for us to try. Both cars ready, waiting for that red light to come on.
Time for the finals. Best of 3. Arrow McLaren, Team Penske. Even launch. Pato might have gotten there just a split second sooner. Can Penske make up the difference?
Yes, they can. Once again. Joe New, despite being a little behind on the launch, he threw it into the box with authority. But
another win for Newgard, who has been sub 12 seconds on all 4 of his runs. Is that right? Are we up to 4? Yes.
It's been clean. It's been repeatable. all that Penske practice has been realized so far.
Might be the last competition before the big one. Here we go.
Newgarden with a good launch. He'll get to his box just a fraction sooner. They both stop perfectly on the marks.
And it's Joseph Newgarden easily winning.
Wow.
And the first sub-11 of the day. 10.79 for the number 2 Shell. Team Penske with momentum heading into Sunday's Indianapolis 500 and an extra 50 grand to go with it.
We'll have to check if that's a new track record at a 10.792. But the Shell crew should be proud, along with the driver, as Team Penske, 19 Indy 500 race wins, 19 Indy 500 pole positions, and now 19 pit stop competition wins.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.